Yeah. Put that downstairs with the bookshelf. Yeah, I'll put that on the bookshelf. Just got that in. You stretched out, ain't you? Huh? He back there living his best life. Look at him. Take your time. I'm taking my time. I should have said no for about 5-10 minutes, but I said something. What, Papa? Are you rolling and stretching? At least you rolled outside and got some hairs off you. You drive me crazy. Is it okay. Leave that web belt alone. So I put it up there for a reason. Alexander. Hard-headed man. Yo, what's going on? Let's wait for some more people to come in. I'm not in no rush. I can sit here for 15-20 minutes. Leave my belt alone. You know what? I put it up there because I rearranged my walk-in closet. And I said, I know when he's laying up there, he's going to get a hold of it and start playing with it. It's mine. That's why I actually 1 out of 3 web belts from the military. Why you got to mess with it, man? Leave it alone. All right? You just had to go and put your hands on it. He's having a good time. When I wake up, he's at the foot of my bed. T. Hines, what's going on? I have to bring some clarification. Hit that like, brother. Hit that like. I need them likes, bro. To keep it going. Everything's good, family. I'm just going to put out a couple quotes. And I got to clarify because, you know, we still got a lot of sisters who, they got this felonious ideology that we're at battle or something. You know what I'm saying? We're not, hey, Snoo, we're not at battle. Sister, y'all can go back and look at the last few posts or videos, and you'll see, I'm not going to say her name. Now, I want to bring some clarification, all right? So if anybody if you watch this video, if you make a statement that has nothing to, contextually, because I can read it, it has nothing to do with the topic, but you use a word that we do not utilize in this tribe. It don't matter that it's YouTube, this, that, and friendly and all that. We don't utilize it. So if you're happy where you're at, you don't have to be here. Now I got 3 more subscribers today. I always say, so if another one leaves, we're good. Because people want to learn something. And they want to get away. And a lot of people are being more and more aware of the ideologies and the narratives taught in schools. Like right now in California and New York, how they're messing these kids up with all this homosexuality nonsense. And people are rapping down on it. And some of the teachers are X generation. Sick ones, though. California's full of a lot of sick individuals, y'all. Let me read this quote to you. A couple of them. This is by Hippocrates. He's a Greek physician, supposedly around 460 BC. It doesn't say BCE because we know that there was a time somewhere around there or 500 years later when they added 500, 800, or 1,000 years. But we're going to go ahead. I want to quote some of his stuff. Life is short. The art is long. Let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. That also includes not even partaking in it, knowing the benefits of eating right. What is right? All things that are edible. See, all the food today has been tampered with. Okay? Cure sometimes, treat often, and comfort always. Listen to that. Cure sometimes when it's required. Treat often. And as a nurse, I quoted this. I actually wrote this. Treat often. That means deal with diligently depending on the situation. And if it's at home, it's love, compassion, and respect. Same thing outside. But if it's medicinal as far, that's medicine. All right. Just to mind you. All right. But when it comes to injuries, that's a whole different topic. But you do that when required. And comfort always. Have that empathy and that sympathy for one another. The problem is we have a lot of broken men. We don't need to go over that. So when a woman's talking out of pocket, we got to correct her. So we don't use the term black. And if I go back and I don't have to analyze it because this is the life I've lived most of my life, and I tell you, we don't use that term here, and I express or explain to you, and then you got your fallback at some liberal nonsense because y'all deflect by creating an unconscious response that has nothing to do with anything being said. That means you have a hard time acclimating. That means you do not have understanding. So that means that your composite is drama-filled and argumentative. Therefore, you're not a lady, a woman. You have took yourself to the lower, it's grotesque to say it's sick, to a lower standard that has nothing to do with being compassionate, paying attention. It doesn't mean that you have to fold, but when you're dealing with well over 1,000 people who don't use that term, you're that one little sore lump. And if you want to be that sore lump, go on and where all the millions of sore lumps are who don't know no better. This is not to beat you up. So when you see this, if you choose to, next time I do a live, come on and you express that and explain it with a silver tongue, diligence, or how intelligent you think you are. Not to beat you up. To use that term, very unintelligent. And obviously you didn't grow up in my time because we knew that in the 40s and 50s, even up to the 60s, you call somebody black, you get gutted, shot, your throat cut. And that's a fact because it happened thousands of times. Now, in anger and rage, when moving somewhere, it came out at the children pretty rough because black exploitation was happening. So with that and the movement, black movement created by the FBI, the term started being flagrant and used loosely, just like nigger went to nigga, based off out of Oklahoma and Alabama and the Bayou. So if you don't know these things, and I make correction, you have a hard time dealing with correction from a man, all right? Then you need to gather your bag together and move it on. Because you got some working out to do, you can do somewhere else. Now, another quote I like is declare the past. That's what I did by making a statement. I'll diagnose the present. So I'll let you be in the present by acclimating and telling you different, and then foretell the future. You can go on about your merry way, or you can acclimate and lower your guard, get rid of that stupid wall that's flimsy, you know, a damn mic can knock down, and become family. We don't argue here, and there ain't no arguing with me about nothing. And if you feel that way, you think you're gonna live long being stubborn, eating the food out here and the chemicals and everything else they're doing? Well, we'll see. We'll see how that works out. We don't do that here. I just want to bring, I'm not going to read. I'm tired. I got to lay down. All right. No headache. I feel good. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. I'm going to be with Original Lone Wolf in one of his chats for a little short period of time. I'm not going to be there long. I'm going to see what the whole thing is about. Listen to what he proposes because he lays it down pretty good. And take what little good pieces I can, and then move to the next, level. My throat was sore, so I got my mint with mint oil, my mint tobacco with mint oil and eucalyptus oil it's like it's tinctures, and my throat feels so good right now. I don't drink tea like that, y'all, so no green tea and stuff. But yeah, I need to spit it out because I'm tired of chewing. Even though this is non-tobacco and non-nicotine, I'm just tired of it. It's just the whole thing. I'm not. It's like alcohol. When I'm done with something, I'm done. It's not like I gotta go to steps and classes and no. When I'm done, no, I put it away, and that's where I'm at. Everything in excess is opposed to nature. We can be obsessive and excessive in our erratic thoughts. Determined by our actions. And sometimes we don't want clarity. We believe that we're saying everything right. I am not offended. Yet I know that term with some individuals would be offended and may deal with you some other way. I know how to tell you there's the doorknob. There's the door and the doorknob. It's that simple. I didn't get to this age seeking to make it another term like this and be poisoned and everything else, stabbed and shot and everything else I've been through. Military and everything else to deal with some woman that comes with some haggard way. Like I'm not going to call that individual on it. I put everybody on front row and center street all the time. So we don't do that here. We do not do that. So do not come back responding to negate negativity. All right. And Arizona visit U.S. Energy Secretary. Oh man, please. All right. A wise man should consider that health is the greatest of human blessings, and we're not human, but listen to this, and learn how by his own thought to derive benefit from his illness. That means to seek a cure. We are always the cure to a problem. Okay? So there are people I know, I didn't just do Kung Fu for 40-something freaking years, and Goshinkai or Bushido and everything else that I've done. Yeah, the way of the sword, I taught my grandmaster in Taekwondo. I showed him the Bushido way. The first 12 sets, 8 sets, and then I showed him some forms and stuff like that. Because that's what I do. I love philosophy. Just like I love sociology. Isn't that right, buddy? You jump down like that? Or you want to lay on the cool air? I got the AC on tonight, y'all, because I need to bring my temperature down to about 68, 70. 70, 68. Yeah, I need to let myself get, so I'm going to climb up in the bed, bucket and naked, lay on top of that mug, so I can bring my temperature way down. And in the morning, I'll be going into the cold water. I got a bag of ice, throw that in there, slide on in, do the cold water thing, and then start the day off, preparing myself for that day that I came into this world. Headstands, I think I'll probably be doing like 15 or 20. My upside down thing for my back, hanging on that for about 15 to 30 minutes. Can't eat nothing. Everything unplugged. The cell phone will be turned off. Everything turned off. TV, I already unplugged that downstairs, and all the Xbox, everything's unplugged downstairs. Everything. And then in the morning, all this gets unplugged. Everything. And it starts to reset. I'm serious about this life, and I want to see a lot more people be more serious about it. And just because of a bunch of Negroes, and I say that as slander, that's what it is. And I don't want you. I want to say my brothers and sisters, but they're not acting accordingly or carrying themselves accordingly. Use that term, and they're wrong. They're 100% wrong. And we don't use it. Now, some people have it in their names. I'd like to see them remove it, because we are not a blackened mark. We are not without. We are not bleak, blanc, wan. We are none of that. We are not somebody's ideology or narrative created by a social structure that would deem us unequivocally inept when we created everything. No, we don't do that here. Now, there's plenty more. I'm not going to sit here and read all these hundreds and quotes from hypocrites. What a name, hypocrite, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna let y'all have a wonderful night, and I'm gonna have a wonderful night. And just share this because I know a lot of people don't want to hear this late on the East Coast. It's about 7 something here. What is it, about 7? It's 19 something. 19. What is it? Oh, it's 2000. Okay. So it's 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna say good night, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I appreciate everybody that comes in. What's right? What was that? Hold on. Almost. Oh, what up? You already know what's good. I know what you mean, brother. Hey, listeners, I appreciate y'all coming in, and maybe some other people will see it. I hope y'all like the other posts and the video I did. I hope I did it respectful enough without being so damaging and too harsh. But sometimes, we're at a place that we can't tolerate nor reciprocate. We cannot allow the nonsense that's been ongoing, especially those of us who know better. We have to allow people, hey, look, this is how it is, and either you're going to get on board or you can stay over there. It's not hate. It's just that simple, But I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good night. All right.